Hey everybody, this is Edgy Bob 1 coming to you with another review of an item, a flashlight. I recently just returned from Lowe's building supplies, and for those of you who don't go there often, it's kind of like a man's paradise, kind of like a gun shop as far as tools and stuff. And they handle a brand of flashlight called Coast. And I've got one that I've had a little smaller than this for probably a couple of years. It's probably only 100 lumens, but it just keeps working, and I've dropped it, thrown it in the truck and everything, and it's just a real hardy little flashlight, and it uses regular everyday batteries you can find. This is a Coast. It's an HP7, and I noticed this one is rated at 207 lumens, which is a pretty good flashlight. Runs off of 4 AAA batteries. Has the LED that most of your newer flashlights are going with now. So I wanted to do the unpackaging here and let you see sort of what we got. So excuse me while this is one of those hermetically sealed type packages, so I've got some utility scissors here, and I'm just going to cut into that. That's some tough plastic they use too. Either that or my scissors are getting dull, one or the other. Why didn't I use a knife? I hate to use a knife on real tough plastic. Sometimes it'll dull them and sometimes it won't. But I try to stay away from plastic if possible. Cutting on plastic or anything like that, that really is not good for the blade. Alright, great. Now I can, it's bolted in. No, it's wired in on the card is what it is. It also comes with a nice pocket pouch that has a snap and Velcro type of attachment. That's not too shabby. I wish some of my knives I really like and use had that kind. But yeah, that's a nice sheath for the flashlight. We'll lay that over here for right now. And we'll snap this little string holding this. This is a wrist type of band that you can put on it. And or you can put it, if you put it in the sheath or in your pocket, it gives you something to grab onto, so that's kind of neat. Again, this is the HP7. Let's see if it comes with flash. Oh, it comes with batteries. How about that? Alright, let's see what we've got here. We'll get the information out, and you'll be learning about this flashlight as I learn about it. I'll lay it down like that. It does not have one of those anti-roll rings on it, so it will roll with you. Let's see on the operating. This doesn't really tell me. This is more of an ad for different things. There are knives and things, and this really doesn't give me any information. Okay, let's look at the card when all else fails. Okay, on bright, it's 207 lumens. It will run 3 hours and 30 minutes with shine up to 187 meters. and that's in ideal conditions. And evidently it only has 2 modes, and the low mode is 20 lumens, and it will run for 20 hours at 22 meters. So as you can tell from the information here, this is not a real expensive flashlight. It's a double clicker. This is sort of what we've got. This is a bright, and you can, I think you can. Oh, it's got a slide focus. You can go from a spotlight, and you slide it in, and it opens to a flood. Isn't that neat? Now let me show you that. See, it slides like that. And I'm going to turn so you're facing the wall now. Okay, that's the flood, and that's the spot. Now, if you hit it on low, that's the spot, and that's the flood. Kind of neat, huh? This is the first flashlight I've seen that works like this. Again, this is the Coast HP7. It sold for $49 at Lowe's Building Supplies. It's made out of some type of knurled aluminum, I would think, metal, with some gripping textured in there. Has a little red ring. That's where you connect and disconnect for the batteries. Let's check out those batteries while we're checking. The batteries all fit in a, as you can see, a little holder, which is kind of neat. It's kind of a neat way to do that because they're not all bouncing around loose inside. I do not see a ring for waterproofing, but it does feel like as you tighten it down, as it gets almost tight, it does feel like that that you know how when you have a rubber water seal ring or gasket, you get to that final little turn, and it gets kind of tough all of a sudden. That's how it felt. So there may be one in there. I'll have to investigate that further. But all in all, for what you pay for it, it's a great little flashlight. And only time will tell how it holds up, but if it holds up near as good as the one I have, and this is 207 lumens at the bright, and at the spot, that's kind of neat. Flood, spot, flood. Low mode, spot, flood. Neat, huh? You know, this appears to be a good flashlight, and I think I would recommend this. And it also can stand up in a candle mode. Some flashlights will not do that. The rear button protrudes and doesn't allow you to do that. So that's another good thing. So thank you for your time this morning, and have a great day. God bless, and just remember, it ain't over till it's over. This is Edgy Bob 1 signing out.